No reasonable man wants his food exposed to the flies and the cockroaches. Pay attention so you will understand me and run with it. For I speak to you today, not just as a man, but as one who has spent over 3 decades mending broken homes and guiding young hearts toward the path of true honor. So listen well, not just with your ears, but with your hearts. We say that no reasonable man wants his food exposed to the flies and the cockroaches. Think about that for a moment. Every man guards what he truly loves with a deep and protective jealousy. It is the nature of the lion to protect his pride, and the nature of a farmer to fence his most precious crops. If you find yourself with a man or a boyfriend who is comfortable sharing what he owns with the world, or who encourages you to expose your person to the eyes of every passerby, I tell you the truth as a father, that man does not love you. He is merely a spectator watching a flame that he does not mind seeing burn out. The elders say that a piece of meat that is left in the open for every fly to perch upon soon loses its sweetness and its health. In the same way, when you take what should be private and sacred and you throw it into the marketplace for public applause, you automatically lose your great value. Do not be deceived by the cheers and the praises of the crowd on the internet. Even those who shout the loudest and like your photos the most will never recommend you to their brothers or their sons for a serious relationship or marriage. To them, you are like a beautiful fruit by the roadside, good for a quick taste, but never to be brought home to the family table. My daughters, you must remember that the beauty of a flower is in its petals, but its life is in its roots. You will not be sweet and young forever. The sun that shines brightly at noon must eventually give way to the evening shadows. If you spend your youth jumping from one sugar daddy to another, being treated like a product to be paid for, what happens when the body gets weak? What happens when your skin begins to tell the story of time? Those same men will leave you without a thought and go searching for a younger product, because a man who buys beauty never stays for the character. Unfortunately, if you do not build something reasonable to sustain your old age today, you will one day wake up to remember every piece of advice you turned down today. I do not want this to be your story. It is far better to try and fail while walking on the right path than to succeed on a road that leads to shame. Protect your dignity as if it were your very life, because once the scent of a rose is gone, the bees no longer visit. Prepare your life for the days when the mirror will no longer be your best friend. A word is enough for the wise, and the river that forgets its source will surely dry up. Walk with grace, my daughters, and let your value be found in the depth of your soul. Share this video to reach our young daughters, and follow the page if you have not. Gracias.